This is a quick tutorial on Cronometer app. This is the tool that we like to teach and use while you're following your program with us at ANMC, and then teach it to you in such a way that you can use it on your own and be successful with it even after you're done working with us. So by the time of your onboarding appointment, your onboarder will have loaded up an account for you, which she will give you the login information for. She has already entered in your targets and your biometrics on this app. You can always go to the settings and go to profile and targets and change any of these updates. If your weight changes, if Amanda gives you a different target rate for your macronutrients, those can be entered in here as well. As I said, by the time of your onboarding, your onboarder will have already set an account for you and will give you the login information. Now, if you go to your Play Store on your phone, you can also download this free app to make it easier to record your foods as you're going about your day. It will transfer over to your account on the desktop. There are a few differences from the app on your phone to the app on the desktop. The app on your phone is a great way to record your food as you're out and about. The desktop is the only one that's going to allow you certain features as I will show you down here. Whether you have entered your food intake in on the desktop or on the phone, you'll be able to come to this desktop to look at more information. I'm going to show you how easy it is now to add your foods. What we ask for is at your follow-up times with Amanda that you would come in and enter at least a day, couple days. Some people like to enter every day. It's not necessary, but it is helpful. Just make sure that you have something at least for your follow-up appointments. In order to add food on the desktop, it's very similar on your phone. You just go to Add Food. Notice these headings up here. So you can go to All, and once you start typing something in, it will pop up all of the options. So you just select which one it was. Your favorites will start to tally into this favorite section so that it's easier to click quicker. There are also supplements that you can also sort by brands. So if there are foods by a particular brand you use and that's easier for you to find, you certainly can do that. Supplements, so if you, let's say that you utilize one of our Metagenics products, all of those Metagenics items will pop up and you can simply, let's type in the rest of Metagenics. Simply click on the one that you're taking and then it asks for how much you're taking and you just add it. There is also, under those same tabs, restaurants. So if you go out to eat and you eat McDonald's French fries, you simply click that and add. Again, the serving size and add. Now, as you've been doing this more regularly, your favorites will populate. So when you start typing things in, it'll be very easy for your favorites will pop up to the top. You can also go to the little three buttons here, and if your days are pretty similar, you can just copy the previous day. As you've entered in all of your food, we can follow the nutrient panel down. This will show the amount of calories that you've taken in. Oftentimes Amanda will give you a calorie target, and that's how you can watch that number. We look to the nutrients listed below. Ideally, we want to see all of those in the green. So basically with what I have recorded, this tells us that we are overtaking in niacin, and yet we are deplete in things like calcium and iron and magnesium. So as we see this analysis pop up, what we're looking for is how do we convert more of these yellows and reds to green? Let's say that I'm deficient in calcium. I can easily do two things. This side, when I hover it, tells me where I'm getting the calcium in the food I'm currently eating. So you might decide that you just need to eat more of those things. You can go to the other side and it tells you about calcium, and then it also gives you more sources that you might want to add in. And the goal is to continuously bump and tweak until you get your food intake aligned with all green. That tells you that you're consuming enough of each nutrient. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, make sure that you ask your onboarder. I'm sure she will be happy to help as well as your coaches.